We've had 3 overcast days with torrents of downpours, and the bees are just now kind of being able to come out in force. Stay tuned. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hanson. We're in the bee yard and it's a beautiful sunny day. It just cleared up, dried out, warmed up. We're expecting some hot days coming up here in the near future, and I just thought I'd come over and see what the bees were up to. And boy, are they in a frenzy of activity, taking advantage of this warm day. And I'm just going to enjoy watching the bees a little bit and watch these girls come back with different colors of pollen on their little pollen sac. Let's check out the activity on the other 3 hives. The other stronger hive that I made 2 splits out of, and then these other 2 split hives. Let's see how strong, how active they are. Now, I just filled this jar up this morning. That jar has been there for about 4 hours, and that's how much they've drank. As you guys watch it, you can see the bubbles coming up as they're just drinking like crazy on the inside. So maybe that's why you don't see such a flurry of activity out on the porch. That they're doing a lot of just the syrup inside, but they do need to go out and harvest pollen also. Bees need that pollen for their protein. I also chinked in the gap in the side to try to reduce their entrances, uh, because I noticed with these new fillers mounts, they lifted the frame up. So I guess the bases aren't built exactly right for those frames to accommodate, or the base to accommodate that big feeder. I'll have to make some new frames, well, I'm going to make some new boxes, but I'm going to make all new uh, bottom boards and entrances. So I have been spending some time online and doing some more research and learning more about beekeeping as I'm going along. And just by observation and firsthand experience, I figured out how to grow queens, grow hives, splits, because it looks like I have two good splits. Now, remember at the beginning of the year in a video, I introduced to you guys my intentions for this year is to focus on just I'll put a lot of my resources and emphasis this year on bees and the garden. And we're just not even halfway through the year yet, almost. And I think I pretty much got there. I'll be doing a lot more focus on the bees and a lot more focus and resources on the garden as well. Because these are food sources. I really want to get those going. Plus, with having a farm, there's other things that have to go on, like tending the other livestock and other things that come up that I have to attend to. I have two secret projects I'm working on right now. Uh, they were introduced at the beginning of the year, and I won't reveal those. Well, the one I won't reveal to the end of the year when we recap, and then this other new project I have to get done. I have about a month to do it, and I'll show you guys what that is about. But with the many discouraging events I've had with beekeeping since I started beekeeping and just learning the process, uh, it's been frustrating, really frustrating. But I'm not giving up yet. I'm trying these. This is my first split I did, and we'll see how successful it goes. I won't crack those eye hives open until July 7th, I think, is the date I set for myself to crack those frames open. That gives the queens a chance to hatch, go out and get fertile, come back, and start laying egg. And also during that month, since I made the split, gives the bees a chance to draw out all that comb and lay up for honey and then brood cells and see how they do with their pollen. and their patterns and see how good a queens I've got. And I'm also really encouraged about that bee tree out behind my barn has bees in it too. With as much adversity as going on just in the climate and the world today, it's nice to have a little bit of upbeat, positive things happening with as far as the microclimate here on my little homestead. So I'm now really, really starting to thoroughly enjoy beekeeping, and also going through the process of learning behaviors, learning what they're doing, also learning about the different splits and stuff. Recently, in the last couple of days, I've been jumping way ahead of myself, but I want to get everything ready, and that is studying to figure out what I need to do for winterizing the hives. I know there's a lot of set things you have to do leading up to winter. You can't just, okay, winter's here, now it's time to winterize the bees. No, there's processes I'm learning. Well, thank you guys for joining me on another adventure I have here on the homestead. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and allowing me to share my life with you guys on me learning and sharing with you guys what I've learned. Please stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing, and I'll leave a subscribe button at the end of the video. Also, you can just hit that subscribe button below. Click that bell icon. Doing that alerts you to new videos as I do produce them and upload them. And also click that share button, sharing my videos on your social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, those. It really helps introduce my channel to your friends you have out there on those social media platforms. Hey, don't forget to like the channel. We'll see you guys later. All right? Bye-bye. I still got to move the bee barn back there. Oh well, I'll get her done.